My name is Winnie Yang. I'm the Unifor Sam Gindin Chair in Social Justice and Democracy at Ryerson University. I just start off want to thank everyone for being here. Today is the International Day for the Eradication of Poverty. And we feel it's a very good opportune time to just release our report called Working So Hard and Still So Poor. A public health crisis in the making, the health impacts of precarious work on racialized immigrant and refugee women. I want to start off by acknowledging the funding from the Center for Labor Management Relations, Ryerson University, and also the participation of 4 community partners, which include the Immigrant Women Health Center, the Tibetan Women's Associations of Ontario, the Central Toronto Community Community Health Centers, and last but not the least, Across Boundaries. And we've conducted a study with 40 racialized refugee and immigrant women. We had, through the community participations process, it's very much a community-based action research. We enlisted the help of the community partners and recruited 6 community researchers who themselves work precariously in different part-time jobs, and we trained them and they became our interviewers, the community researchers. And so in a sense, I just want to briefly go over some of the highlights, and then we'll be asking the rest of the panel to speak. Out of the 40 women, I think what we are saying is that the precarious working conditions of what the women have to be subject to have created such a heavy toll on both their physical, emotional, and mental health. And the other piece is also what we're saying is that right now, through the research, we are saying that it's a public health crisis in the making. And through the stories, through the narratives of these 40 research subjects, the immigrant women, we are making it real that there's an urgency for both the policymakers, the community agencies, the academics to come together and saying we now have a crisis, public health crisis in the making, and something much more proactive, much more urgent need to be done in terms of changing the legislations. And part of the reason we're launching the report today is also taking into considerations that the special advisors of the changing workplace review are preparing its final reports. And so this, in a way, is also our recommendations and our pitch, too, as well to the Ministry of Labor, that some of these new recommendations need to be taken into account in the final reports that they're going to submit to the government. So I would like to first call on Estina Sebastian Guitan. She's one of the community researchers, and her poem is actually right in the foreword. And she personally